So I've read some of the negative reviews of Wicked for Good, and as someone who has gotten to see the movie early, I think there's one thing that most of these reviewers are forgetting. That is that part one and part two are based on a musical that's based on essentially Wizard of Oz fanfiction. And I don't use that in any kind of demeaning way because I think fanfiction has a incredible way of creating new meaning to stories and also challenging our preconceived notions of characters. And I think Wicked and Wicked for Good achieve both. But most of the critiques that I'm seeing about Wicked for Good are critiques that people have about the musical itself. And as someone who is a deep musical theater girly and loves this musical, I think that Wicked for Good does an incredible job of adapting it to the screen and also kind of doing a better job of explaining what's happening in the story. So I think if you're somebody who loves Wicked, knows what's happening, you're not going to be surprised at all by what's going on, and you actually are probably going to be pleasantly surprised by some of the choices that were made. I think some of the reviews are just like mad by choices that were made in the musical and the book and are just forgetting that often fan fiction collides with canon in some capacity. Are there some valid critiques to be had? Absolutely, and I'm going to share my full review once the movie's been out for a while. But at its heart, this film has absolutely beautiful music and an incredible message that I think is going to resonate with a lot of people. All that to say, if you love this musical, if you love these characters, I don't think you're going to be disappointed by part two. And I'm always big on don't let somebody else's review sway your choice to go to a movie, especially my own. But did want to give that context, especially to folks who are a little bit nervous about what critics might have been saying. I've kept it intentionally vague to avoid spoilers, so check out in a couple of days when I post my full review.